Hi guys, back again, Corey here, and today we're going to talk about cleansing. So I want to decipher for you whether or not it's a good time to cleanse. So why exactly are we talking about cleansing? Well, as we all know, the body is designed to be self-cleansing, right? We have specific organs, specific processes that the body does on its own to cleanse our bodies. Which is great. The body's great at that. However, there's a problem because in today's environment, our body is just simply being overloaded and it just can't keep up. So there's too much toxin going in and the body doesn't have enough time to cleanse it and get rid of those toxins itself. And this can be coming from all sorts of things we don't even think about. Of course, we think about the air in our environment, but also the products we're putting on our skin, especially us ladies, with the lotions and the makeup. It could be coming from the food we eat, all sorts of things. So what's important about that is because of this toxic overload, our cells are overloaded, and in particular our fat cells. So these toxins end up penetrating our fat cells and accumulating there. So we're just essentially walking around with all of this toxic load accumulated in our fat cells, which is really kind of crazy and weird to think about. And then, so we walk around with these internal toxins that the body is not excreting appropriately. So we are walking around, we're feeling lethargic and things like this, and we don't realize what's really going on. What is a cleanse then? So a cleanse is simply a very gentle way of helping the body to excrete all of these extra toxins that we have kind of in our bodies hanging around. Gently allowing our bodies to excrete all of these extra toxins that it hasn't had a chance to because it's been overloaded. So we're giving the body kind of a chance to catch up, and we'll find that this might release some energy we didn't realize was there, and we could simply just feel a lot better in general. What it does is it ends up turning on that switch, kind of turning on that metabolism, and we start to shed that fat, maybe perhaps that's super stubborn that we haven't been able to get rid of, and things of that sort. In general, people find cleansing to have tons of benefits. I have a list here and I'm just going to name them off. So like I mentioned, shedding that excess body weight. So first is shedding that excess body weight, especially that stubborn weight that you can get around the midsection. Boost of energy. You might just in general feel lighter and even cleaner, which sounds weird, but it's definitely a thing. Decreased cravings is a really good side effect. You will hopefully experience deeper sleep, clearer skin, improved digestion, so less gas, less discomfort, less bloating. If you're someone that happens regularly with, then that would be something that would be beneficial for you. Decrease congestion and allergy symptoms. So you might not be able to tell, but I'm definitely feeling spring right around the corner and my allergies are starting to kick in and I'm getting a little congested. So if you're anything like me, that would be really helpful. I know for sure I'll be doing a cleanse here very soon. Discover food sensitivities. So a lot of us, well, I don't know if it's a lot of us, but there's a fair amount of us that actually have food sensitivities. So this is something we might not even notice or realize because, you know, we're eating all sorts of things all the time and we don't really get a chance to kind of hunker down and decipher which foods are making us feel kind of poorly. And it can be any kinds of foods. Of course, what first comes to mind are your processed foods and your fast foods, but even the foods that are deemed healthy, if they're not making you feel good, or if you're having kind of bad side effects from them, then even if they're healthy, they might not be healthy for you as a unique individual. So doing a cleanse allows us to really kind of decipher, once we've taken all of these common foods that can be sensitivities for people and we start to slowly incorporate them back in, we get to really notice how they make us feel. So we also get a chance to create healthy habits. So the cleanse in particular that I offer clients is something that can, if you were to choose to, you could live on the cleanse for the rest of your life. It's not about deprivation. It's about an abundance of foods that you eat, and keeping in mind certain, food sensitivities, certain inflammatory foods, things like that. So it really is a really good environment that allows you to create those healthy habits and kind of build from there. So if that was something that you're looking to kind of jumpstart, a cleanse might be a perfect thing for you. So I mentioned I was going to help you kind of understand or decide if cleansing was a good thing for you to be doing, or if cleansing would be beneficial for you. So there is a slew of reasons, things that you might be experiencing from day to day that would indicate that you might benefit from a cleanse. So again, it's another list. I'm just going to say them. So if you are someone that after you eat, you get particularly bloated or uncomfortable, if you tend to gain weight easily, in particular around your midsection, if you have extra pounds, so if you have stubborn fat where you are dieting, or you're watching what you're eating and you're exercising regularly and you're not really seeing results, or if you have like a stubborn 10 or 15 pounds that just will not go, that could be a perfect example of that toxicity in those fat cells, and the body's having a really hard time releasing those. So if you're someone with some extra couple of pounds that just aren't budging, a cleanse might be perfect for you. If you have headaches, more than just occasionally, if you have them pretty regularly, a cleanse might be perfect for you. If you tend to feel lethargic during the day, now this isn't just a tired, like you didn't get enough sleep last night and you could have used a couple extra hours. This is a full-on lethargic, like your body's heavy, and even if you took a nap, or even if you try to take a nap, even when you wake up, you're not quite refreshed. So like a true lethargy. If you have a craving or cravings for sugary and starchy foods, speaks for itself. A lot of us have those, especially as ladies, during a certain time of the month. But if you in particular really struggle with this might be perfect. Cleanse might be perfect for you. If you experience mood swings, mood imbalances, anxiety, if you quite just don't feel like yourself sometimes, but you don't really feel like you're in all that much control of that, a cleanse could be perfect for you. If you have a difficulty focusing, or if you kind of experience this brain fog where you're just kind of, nothing's really clear, you can't think well, just really a perfect way to describe it is a brain fog. If you have allergies or hay fever, if you experience pain, muscle aches, joint stiffness, most oftentimes this is a result of inflammation in the body. Now, this isn't always the only reason, but it is a really large contributor to muscle pain, joint aches, things like that. So if you are to do this cleanse, or any cleanse that eliminates those inflammatory foods, it really helps a lot with that pain that you experience. If you feel addicted to foods that are good for you. Now, addiction is kind of a strong word and I don't say it lightly, but some people do experience food addictions. I know that I have in the past. So if you feel like you want to step away from these certain foods, you do everything, you try everything you can, and you just find yourself still going back to that bag of chips or whatever it is, a cleanse might be a perfect reset for you. And if you feel anxious, upset, nervous, or kind of just downright cranky, like you just don't feel like yourself, it might be time for a cleanse. So there's several reasons why a cleanse might be appropriate for you. Okay, so what now? So if you said yes to any of those or several of those symptoms that I just listed off, I would love for you to write in the comments below. You don't have to say which symptoms if you don't want to, but love to hear in the comments below if you're kind of feeling like a cleanse is something that you might be interested in. A cleanse might be something that you feel like, yes, like I need to do this. I'd love to hear from you. So yeah, until next time, thank you so much for all of your support and thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Okay guys, P.S. As most of you know, I am almost done with my certification for health coaching. I've completed all those conversations and I am nearly there. So I want you guys to keep your eyes peeled for something coming very soon. It is perhaps cleanse related, and I'm going to be offering something at a really, really wonderful, amazing price, just as a thank you and a celebration of me becoming officially certified as a health coach, and especially as a thank you, like I said, for all of you guys that have been so amazing on all of my content so far and on my journey. And I really do want to thank you for that support. And I also just really want to celebrate my certification. I'm so excited for what's to come, and I cannot wait to let you guys in on what I'm going to be offering. So like I said, keep your eyes peeled. Everybody have an awesome week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. End up making it. So if you said yes to any of those, oh my God. So and I want you to write, Henny. Yes.